Hey everyone, IntoWeapons back again with you. Got a pretty cool timepiece to share with you today. Just recently picked this up offline from shopnbc.com. What you're looking at is an Android Antigravity Tungsten skeletonized watch. This timepiece actually is kind of cool. I've been looking for one very similar to this for a long time. It has three of the main features that I really like in watches all in one. Number one, it's tungsten, and as many of you know, I have quite a few tungsten pieces in my collection. If you're not familiar, tungsten is a very strong material. It doesn't scratch very easily, so it really holds up over a lot of wear over a long period of time, I should say. The second cool feature about this watch is that it is skeletonized, and I'll definitely pull the watch up here in a second and give you guys a real close-up on it. It's really got a beautiful face to it, and ultimately you can see right through it again because it's skeletonized, so that's a really neat feature. And the third really neat feature about this watch is that it is automatic. It doesn't require any batteries to run, which is a really cool feature to have in a watch, being that you don't have to constantly switch out batteries throughout the years. Typically, as long as you get a good movement with a watch, and Android is known for using pretty decent movements, you generally won't have any types of issues with them. Many of my other tungsten pieces, like Swiss Legend, they come with a lifetime warranty. Android, unfortunately, does come with a 2-year warranty with it, but they do offer repairs to these watches at a pretty reasonable price. So the model number here for this particular one is a silver tone. As you can see, it doesn't have any color to the face. The model number for that is AD553ASX. And you can actually get it in charcoal face and a blue face as well. And like I mentioned, ran about $450 on shopnbc.com. So pretty reasonable price for what you're actually getting, considering it is solid tungsten. It's got a pretty decent movement in it, which is the Seagull T8 2809 automatic with 21 jewels. It is a Japanese movement, but it is one of the more top-end type Japanese movements that you can find. It is a sapphire crystal face. It does have a push button dual deployment clasp. It is a pretty big watch. It measures 9 inches long by 24 millimeters wide. The case measurements, it is a 48 millimeter case, so it is a pretty hefty size. Case thickness is about 15 millimeters. It is water resistant up to 100 meters, I should say, which is about 330 feet. And overall, just a real nice, solid built watch. And like I mentioned, it does have a little bit of weight to it. Unfortunately, I don't have a scale with me to be able to tell you exactly what it weighs, but it's on par with some of my bigger other tungsten watches, such as my Swiss Legend chronograph and things of that nature. So it definitely has a little bit of weight to it, and you got to be one of those people that are willing to have that type of weight on your wrist. But ultimately, just a beautiful, beautiful piece here. I'll kind of take it out here. It does come with this outer box that you see over here, just more or less a cardboard box with the brand name on it. Comes with a display type box, which most watches come with. It has the Android across the front there. Nice pillow. I did already get this watch sized. I have littler wrists, so I had to take quite a few links off there, but nothing that wasn't impossible. And then on the bottom here, it has a little area for the actual owner's manual, which walks you through all the different variations of their watches and how to operate it. So what we'll do, guys, is I'll kind of set this up and give you a closer up on this watch, and we'll take a look at the movement inside and some of the other cool features of the watch. Alright guys, so we're back again. Got the watch out here. Just wanted to give you kind of a closer up view of it. The one nice thing about tungsten is that it won't scratch obviously on you. It's going to have that beautiful surface to it for a long period of time, but unfortunately it does show fingerprints quite a bit. So these watches I find myself wiping down with a microfiber cloth at least once a morning when I'm putting them on. So one thing to kind of keep in mind when you're buying these watches. I'll give you kind of a close-up on the face there. It is a really pretty face. It's got, this one particular one is the silver. It doesn't have any of the color to it, but it does have the tritium, I believe, markers on there, so you can tell in the dark what it is. It'll light itself up. I'll give you kind of a close-up there. You can see the movement of the watch. But that skeletonized face there is just really gorgeous. You can see right through it there. Looks really nice. It's got a nice shine to it. All the pieces are put together well in there, designed well. It does say on the face there, Android automatic. And then down in the bottom there, actually I can't really make that out, but I believe it says tungsten and sapphire. That's what it says. In the back here you have the automatic movement. You can see there it's got the spring system. It does have a stainless steel back to it instead of a tungsten back, but the rest of the watch is solid tungsten. You can wind it every morning by turning the dial here. Otherwise it obviously is wound just by the movement of the watch itself. It's got a nice clasp back here, guys, as you can see. I haven't had any issues with it. I've been wearing it for about a week now. It's held together, haven't had any problems. So overall, beautiful watch, guys. Really like it. Probably one of my favorite pieces. I would highly recommend it. If you're into watches, you're into tungsten, especially skeletonized automatic tungsten watches, this would be the best bet. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.